EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Jacksonville sideline, there is their head coach. His team comes in rested and ready off the mid-season bye week. His counterpart on the other side, the Raiders head coach, Pete Carroll. His team also on the bye last week, so both teams should come in here with fresh legs and ready to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And off we go from the desert. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of the win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody building in a better mood. And certainly, it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
He takes off.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down, and live to play another snap.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Geno. Open man is Besh. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And this will be a short pickup to about the 30, with Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A gain there of 11. First down, Jacksonville.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Pratt. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase.
It's now 2nd and
it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Pratt. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Off the play fake. Here's Pratt. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
At the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Slant taken by Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Incomplete.
And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Cam Little for the field goal.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Gino now on 1st and 10. Throw right side is taken in by Beck. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of
2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one's going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's a design run. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Long on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
On for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid 2nd half to try to take home the title. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
That's good.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give them the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down, and these receivers and the way they can run. Get out into space, they're a handful to track down. And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On the shotgun, here's Pratt. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
A handoff, Gibbs running left. He's to the 10. And he's down at the 3. What a run. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
ETN. This defense backed up. They bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Gibbs. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. And the Raiders have come up with it. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On first down, here's Gino to throw.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short. Play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, and pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Gino. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
From the shotgun, Smith. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
Smith's pass intercepted by the Jaguars. They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. To throw is Pratt. throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. A gain of 15.
We're going to go play action now with Pratt. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars take a 10-3 lead.
Raiders 3.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return is Dylan Lowby. There is a marker down. He is past the 25-yard line. But let's see what the flag is about.
Automatic first down.
Smith to throw on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. He was looking for JAX+11 that time.
It's second down and 10.
It'll bring up second down. Dotson, the man in motion. On second down, it's Gino. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal. Operating from the gun is Pratt. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Raiders 3.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Lowby now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Look, the Raiders head man Pete Carroll, his offense gets set to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big play to kick off this drive. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Smith going to keep this himself. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, Smith. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Raiders. That his second TD catch of the season. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Raiders 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Jags offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's Pratt. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier.
On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt.
It's 4th down.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up
It's now
3rd down.
and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Gino. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
In punt formation.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Jaguars offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Pratt. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Eddie Jackson up from his safety spot to make the play.
On 2-yard.
It'll be 3rd. They need 1.
3rd and 1.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Raiders offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now, Gino. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Yards on the play.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up
Ball
second
on the
and
40 now. Here's 2nd
40-yard
down
line.
and 3. Now some movement up front.
Ball start.
Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Smith. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. Third down coming up.
To go.
Gino to throw. That's brought in by Myers. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
A.J. Cole in punt
Here's the
formation
punter
for
now,
Raiders.
as he's on to punt for the Raiders. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 5 yards.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
15.
Working out of the gun, it's Pratt. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. So, 1st and 10 now from
It's a
the
gain
30.
of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
To throw, it's Pratt. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
4 yards.
They'll look to pick up the pace. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd.
At the 49
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Pratt now looking to throw. He'll find Chase. That's complete. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the
2
pace.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again. Pratt. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Pratt. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up, and it is touchdown inside the 10. The Raiders offense going to get it one final time in this first half. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Back is Smith. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. He gets free. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will come back to tie things at 17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Now Pratt throwing on 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. No signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Finding room at midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The shotgun. Here's Pratt. He'll step up and run this. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. Spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy Halloween. Some of the celebrations still going on as we've reached the first weekend of November, and that's just fine. Let's get into the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels. Just picking apart the defense, one of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. Next up, it's the rematch from the AFC Championship game from last season, the Chiefs and Bills in Western New York. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Bills get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Puka Nacua. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Rams get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there to get this out past the 30-yard line. But Jaguars offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. We're going to go play action now with Pratt. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He's brought down at the
Jaguars
37-yard
ready to
line.
punt this one away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Tough to bring down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Up 2nd and 5.
Now this looks like a design run, and this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line. 3rd down and 9.
Down back at his own 4-yard line.
Here's Gino. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Off the bootleg. Here's Pratt. In trouble, and down he goes. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson. In there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
To the air, it's Pratt. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a set. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, Besh. On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
At the 18-yard
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw, here's Smith. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Raiders send their punt team out, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Jaguars offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. On play action, Pratt. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Pratt on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. Uh-oh. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
On for the extra point.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will go up by 7.
Raiders 17.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Laube now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's a handoff to Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At the 21-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Gino. Looking middle, and he's got Myers.
It's a gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Raiders have their punt team out there as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. The Jags offense and Jahmyr Gibbs set to get back on the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Pratt. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. That's a gain of 72 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun is Pratt. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their third-quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Smith. The left side into the hands of Beck. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of
3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. The official signal, he's got enough for the first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38-yard line. Now, Gino. This one is caught by Dodson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and inches.
At their 48-yard line.
In motion is Myers. Throwing on second down. Smith. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's second and 7. In motion is Myers. On second down, Smith. Throw right side is taken in by Beck. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Raiders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27.
The Jaguars offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Straight ahead, Luke Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Pratt. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
And out. Fourth down.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their
Raiders
own 20-yard line.
First and 10.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal. Right now, looking to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
The kick is good.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25.
Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Gino now on 1st and 10.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Last gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
A.J. Cole.
And now here comes the punt team. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Pratt. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gains.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 21 yards.
We're going to go play action now with Pratt. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
It's a gain of 11.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. At That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
16 more yards.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. The shotgun. Here's Pratt. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
To the air, it's Pratt. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Lobby now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw, here's Smith. The open receiver is Dodson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and 9.
Patrick Surtain.
Now Smith. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of sticks. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be marked out of bounds, down at the 3. Now it is first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Pratt. Forced out left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Gibbs will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars tack on one more to their lead.
Jaguars 48, Raiders 24. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Lobby now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He'll get this off to Genty. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. Get about 6 before he's taken down. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dotson, the man in motion. Smith to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end there. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the
And this is a tricky
33-yard
part
line.
of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. To the left side, it is caught by Miles. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Gino to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Gino. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
The Raiders first down.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Now a 2nd down throw for Smith. He takes off. And he'll get down and avoid the hit. Gain about 7. Setting up 3rd down.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Gino. Good blocking, and he's in. Gino Smith. Touchdown, Vegas. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point
Gino.
conversion.
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
48.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup
2nd
of
and
3.
7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
A 3-yard gain on
Here's
the
a
play.
3rd down
Brings up
and 4.
3rd down.
Throwing is Pratt.
The 3rd down pass. The tackle by Jeremy. A loss of 9 yards. It's down 4.
And they just took a timeout. 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. I'm sure they needed to take a timeout, but take it with them. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.